Hey there, cat detectives. Does your furry friend scratch up your couch, leap onto counters, or refuse to use the litter box? Before you start pulling your hair out, let's team up and crack this case together. Here's the scoop. Saying no is important, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. To really guide your cat's behavior, you need more than just a firm voice. But don't worry, I've got 5 easy tips to help you get your cat on the right track. No bribery required. Stick around and we'll solve these mysteries together. Tip 1. Gathering clues. Is it a behavioral issue? All right, detectives, our first task is to gather some clues. Is your cat's behavior just a quirky phase, or is there something more serious going on? Let's break it down. Sudden changes. If your cat suddenly starts acting out, like avoiding the litter box, don't just chalk it up to bad behavior. It could be a sign of a health issue. A quick trip to the vet can help rule out any medical problems. Remember, cats are experts at hiding pain, so sudden changes in behavior might be their way of telling you something's wrong. Patterns in behavior. Notice when and where these behaviors happen. Does your cat only scratch furniture when you're not home? That might be separation anxiety. Are they knocking things over in the dead of night? They're probably bored and looking for a little nighttime fun. Changes in environment. Cats thrive on routine, so even the smallest change can throw them off. Did you recently get a new pet or move to a new place? That could be causing their behavior. Cats are territorial by nature, and any disruption to their space can lead to stress, which might show up as overgrooming, peeing outside the litter box, or acting out. Frequency and intensity. How often is this behavior happening? If it's just once in a while, it might not be a big deal, but if it's happening daily, your cat might be bored, stressed, or craving more attention. The more frequent and intense the behavior, the more it needs addressing. Now that you've gathered your clues, you're one step closer to solving the mystery. But don't put away your magnifying glass just yet. We're about to dig deeper. Tip 2. Understand why cats do annoying things. Sometimes, those pesky actions are just your cat's way of trying to tell you something. Let's decode what they're trying to say. Seeking attention. If your cat's knocking things off tables, they might just be trying to get a reaction from you. The solution? Make sure they're getting enough playtime. Toys, laser pointers, and a good game of chase can keep them entertained. A tired cat is a happy cat, and one less likely to send your favorite mug crashing to the floor. Environmental stress. Cats are all about routine. Any change, big or small, can stress them out. Whether you've brought home a new pet, moved to a new place, or just rearranged the living room, your cat might start over-grooming, peeing outside the litter box, or acting out. The key is to keep their space predictable and safe. If your cat's still scratching your furniture, make sure their scratching post is as sturdy as your couch. Create cozy spots where they can feel secure, and consider using calming aids like pheromone diffusers to keep them relaxed and comfortable. Tip 3. How to correct your cat's behavior. Now, here's where it gets a bit tricky. How do you actually change your cat's behavior? Don't worry, I've got just the plan. Reward the good stuff. Cats thrive on positive reinforcement. When your cat uses the scratching post instead of your couch, don't just let it go unnoticed. Celebrate it. Toss them a treat, give them some extra love, or play their favorite game. The key is to catch them in the act of doing something right and reward them on the spot. This way, they know exactly what you like, and they're more likely to do it again. Keep them busy. Cats are naturally curious, and when they're bored, trouble isn't far behind. If your cat's knocking things over or scratching where they shouldn't, it might be because they need more stimulation. Make sure they've got plenty of toys, spots to climb, and regular playtime. Mix up their toys to keep things fresh, or try out puzzle feeders to keep their mind sharp. The more entertained they are, the less chaos they'll cause. Act fast. Timing is crucial when it comes to correcting behavior. You need to step in right when it happens so your cat can connect their action with your response. If you catch them about to claw your favorite chair or make a jump for the counter, step in immediately. Give a firm no, then redirect them to a better option, like their scratching post or a toy. The quicker you act, the more effective your correction will be. Remember, it's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Tip 4. Using body language and gentle manners. Cats are pros at reading body language, so why not use that to your advantage? A mix of gestures and polite phrases can really get the message across without causing stress. Point and say, no. When your cat's misbehaving, like scratching where they shouldn't, point your finger and say no in a calm but firm tone. They might not fully understand the word, but they'll definitely catch your tone and the gesture. If they persist, a soft hiss can really drive the point home, just like another cat would do. Redirect their focus. After correcting them, steer their attention to something more appropriate. Guide them to a scratching post or a cozy perch and say, "Please, try this instead." When they follow your lead, reward them with a treat or some extra affection. This positive feedback helps them learn faster and reinforces that good behavior equals good things. Stick to this every time, and before you know it, they'll figure out what's cool and what's not. Almost there, detectives. Just one last clue to crack. Tip 5. It's never too late. Solving your cat's behavior mysteries takes time, just like any good detective work. But here's the good news. No matter how old your cat is, it's never too late to make positive changes. For kittens, think of yourself as training a rookie. Gentle, patient corrections now will set them up for a lifetime of good habits. For adult cats, changing habits can be tougher, but with consistency and patience, you'll see results. Adjust your approach as needed and don't give up. For senior cats, older cats might develop new behaviors due to age-related issues. Understand what they're going through and create a comfortable environment that helps them feel safe and secure. No matter the age, with the right approach, you can guide your cat toward better behavior. Just remember, patience and consistency are your best tools in this detective work. Here's how I handle things. When I'm outside with my cat and he tries to cross the street, I give a low growl, my way of saying, "This is serious." My cat totally gets it and stops right away. For everyday stuff, I just use a firm no and point my finger, and that's usually enough to get the message across. Got any cat detective stories of your own? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And there you have it. The case is officially solved. With a little detective work and some patience, you've uncovered what's behind your cat's quirky behaviors and learned how to handle them like a pro. Thanks for sticking with us through this investigation. Until next time, may your mysteries be minor and your cat cuddles plenty.